Hello and welcome. I'm Aurelio Castro, and today I'd like to talk about a few ways by which you can use your smartphone more intelligently. Here are four important security considerations for a tech-savvy way of using your smartphone. It was on iOS version 14 where Apple introduced contact filtering using known and unknown senders in the Messages app. To stop spam messages from notifying you when they come in, turn on Filter Unknown Senders in the settings for the Messages app. Then open your Messages app and set the filter to known senders only. Every now and then, tap the All Messages filter to remove the spam messages that you have received. To be notified of any message from a trusted source, include the sender in your contacts list. With the availability of data services for smartphone, cell phone users are now spared the high cost of SMS messages and cellular voice calls. You just need to install any number of messaging apps and presto, you can text and call as you like without worrying about the next phone bill. Take a cue from your family and friends what messaging apps they are using and install the same on your phone. Use these messaging apps to send text messages or make audio calls instead of a traditional SMS and cellular phone calls. Another way to make free texting and calls is to use iMessages and FaceTime when using an iPhone to connect with another iPhone user. Turn on rich communication services in the Google Messages app to send free text messages to another Android iPhone user. The Google Assistant suggests using Google Duo for making free audio and video calls for both Android and Apple phones. If your online shopping or e-wallet app is offering options as to where to send your one-time password for two-factor authentication, I suggest that you use third-party messaging apps rather than the plain old messaging apps like Viber, Signal, Telegram, and WhatsApp employs end-to-end encryption, so your one-time password is protected while in transit along the pathways of the internet. I think it is safer this way, since the issue of end-to-end encryption for SMS messages are not yet firmly settled among service providers and device manufacturers. Have you ever wondered if messages exchanged between Android and iPhone devices benefit from end-to-end encryption? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the answer is no. However, I'm hopeful that in the future, there will come about an agreement between Google and Apple to jointly implement end-to-end encryption in their messaging services. So as of today, only messages exchanged between two Android phones and between two Apple phones are encrypted. I think world governments should force both Google and Apple to come to an agreement to jointly enforce SMS end-to-end encryption. Thanks for dropping by, and I hope you learned something from the points that I discussed. I will look forward to seeing you again soon.